So while I'm waiting for some water to be made by the water maker, I thought I'd share with you some pieces of kit that I think are pretty useful. Right, well, the first one, particularly when you're single-handed, these two are pretty useful. So this is your normal PLB. If you don't know what it is, research it. Be careful, there's quite a difference between all the different PLBs and EPABs, etc. But I think value for money, this is a pretty good job. It's small enough that you can hold it in your hand and put it in your pocket and hand it to the watch person. And this little aerial, you deploy that, and there's various instructions that come with it. Good value, not crazy expensive, but in my view this is probably far better. The best chance, if you do go man overboard, you could call for help with this or call back to your own vessel. Mainly because it's also waterproof and has I think it's 5 to 8 watts, I'm pretty sure, but the standard Horizon HX 870, yeah, pretty impressed with that one. And it floats as well, which is handy. So I've got all my bits and pieces, my call signs, etc., MMSI. Life jacket for when it's bad weather. I've gone for the 290. It is a little bit heavier. You've got to make sure you get it to fit right, and of course these crotch straps are pretty key to making them effective. So yeah, fine. I've added to the life jacket these MOB1 by Ocean Signal as well. It's a little bit arduous to set it up, but the design is a good idea. DSC uses DSC to call back the ship's radio and alert your crew. So obviously if you don't have crew, it's not as effective as either of these two. And the other thing is this by Crew Watcher, sorry. Quite good value again, and that will just basically send off an alarm using an iPad or an Android device, which is my preference, to let any crew on board. I also have a dog with me all the time, so she has to go on deck and do her business, and so I can relax a little bit just to know that she's okay. I put it on a harness around her. And then adding to my ditch bag is this is by Rev Power, this solar array. You can buy an additional battery pack, which makes sense. You can just leave it in the sun, charges away. You can actually charge a laptop off this if you need be. So the thinking being that if you have all the right bits and pieces, you can even charge your radio. So you need your cables or whatever in the ditch bag. I haven't taken it out yet, but I also have added an extra solar still to my ditch bag, as well with MREs, which for those that don't know, those are meals that you can still eat without having to heat, or you can even indeed get some self-heating ones. So yeah, that's my advice to you. These two particularly carry all the time. Excellent, enjoy.